Well, look what showed up. Sean, Blessed for Dummies. I'll save you the unboxing, the dreaded unboxing, but we're still gonna open a package. I received my Salt Supply S2 direct from Salt Supply. Thanks again for that. Let's open it up. Oh, bam. So they sent some salt projectiles here. These have already been determined. They are 687 bore and they weigh 3.7 grams. Solid kinetic projectiles. Obviously in Canada, we don't get this third one, which would be chemical irritant, pepper balls. But we do get inerts. I've actually never had any 68 caliber inerts, believe it or not. I have 50 cal. These are the one and only 68 calibers I have put my hands on. So they are quite hard. I mean, those would hurt still. And of course, the Salt S2. Well, there's also an instruction manual here. Let's have a look. Nobody reads that, right? Oh, what else we got in here? We got this little push pin, which is to clear a jam or a stuck ball if you're trying to eject the mag while it was loaded. Yeah, some safety stuff in here, guys. You know, don't point it at anybody, well, unless you need to, of course. What else they got here? Safety, more safety. How to insert a CO2. How to degas. How to eject the mag. Important. Marker must be unsafe to insert or eject the magazine. All right, how does it compare to what I've already seen? Well, I was actually expecting to see grip tape on here, and I do not, and I'm okay with that. I probably would have removed it anyways. It kind of looked out of place, so I'm happy it didn't come with grip tape. Painted white sights, look at that. That, as simple as it is, guys, it makes a world difference when you're trying to sight something. Okay, what else we got here? Ooh, we have a raised profile around the mag release. So let me just make sure this is clear. Yes, it is clear. So when I put the magazine in, it is unsafe. Remember that test in slow-mo? Yeah, it doesn't eject the mag. It's, again, guys, such the simplest thing. Would have tarnished the release. So, excellent. Big one, though. So, if you guys saw my video of the pre-production version I had, the biggest issue I had, and it became real pain in the ass, was when I loaded a magazine, I couldn't eject the magazine unless I fired all the balls or I used a drill bit to push down the ball, because the way the pre-production was, it was actually, the ball was trapping the magazine from releasing properly. So let's try that. Magazine holds 5, but everyone has demonstrated loading 5 in the mag and inserting it into the marker. Let's just dump these out here. Ejecting the mag and then inserting a 6th round. So there we go, we got 5 in there. The test to end all tests. Oh, it's a miracle. All right, so now there's still one projectile in the chamber now. So I can load this magazine back up to 5. And now I have 6. Bingo bongo. Well, let's at least get some baseline numbers on this. Oh, you know what else? Salt sent me this super cool holster. Now this looks to be an outside the waistband just because of the curvature of this paddle. I've never actually owned any Kydex holsters. I tend to use belly bands. I know it sounds weird, but I just always pictured these things cutting into yourself. You know, I don't know, plastic just doesn't feel, Kydex doesn't feel comfortable, but many of you out there use things just like this, and I don't hear you complaining. Wow, that's like super positive engagement. Like I said, I've never had one of these things before, so I'm actually quite impressed with that. How well it locks in there. It's almost, oh, okay, I see. It's kind of got this, I guess where they vacuum form it kind of in the trigger area here. That's what retains it so well. Right here. I mean, aside from, I have watched videos on these things, so yeah, and you can picture there, you can see it right there very well. No, I'm not pointing that at myself. See how it stretches open and then snap. Well, maybe I'll have to put that in play. Let's test fire this thing. Away we go. I have the 6 Salt Supply projectiles, kinetic projectiles loaded in there already. So 1 in the chamber, 5 in the mag, and you can see I ejected it. You guys don't realize how something like that was really starting to piss me off. So I am very happy that they solved that issue. Since I have not fired this marker at all yet, I'm going to put some silicone lube in there. Oop. Come on. Shake it off. There we go. 12 grams CO2 of the no-name variety. Probably just going to wet my fingers with a little bit of silicone oil there and just put it on this O-ring that's on the base of the cap, just for good measure. So if you didn't see that, tip is down, down, up, depends on how you're holding it. Okay, enough with that. Puncture. Push to puncture. Heard a click. Good to go. Got the chrono. Oh, you know what? There was one thing I didn't mention while I was playing with this thing on the table. The safety. I know a lot of people have mentioned has a really nice safety. This one does. My other one did not. It was kind of really notchy. Like there was like almost like a third notch in there. This one, it's like on or off, not like a half click and then you have to push it harder. So there are multiple refinements. Salt Supply, 3.7 grams. $3.38. $3.32. $3.22. $3.14. for L4. Then got one more. Didn't try to rhyme that. 298. Let me just load up a few more. 6 more. 5 more. 1 in the chamber. Total of 6. Second mag. Same CO2. 306. 298. 290. 280. And she's petering out 254. Is there one more? Man, I'm on a roll with the rhymes. 216, yeah, it's dead. That could have been a dud CO2, you know that? I mean, this is the updated version, but it behaved differently. Differently good, in my opinion. If I'm gonna blow another CO2 in this, but we're gonna shoot some Grimberg drills just for kicks. But I'd rather see more power focused on at least the first mag. Second mag bonus, but first mag for me. That's a burner killer right there, though. That velocity, the weight of that ball, 3.7 is a better choice than the 2.9s. I still prefer heavier balls, but I had to test those. Let me go get some joules. First, let's drain the CO2. I missed. You know what? There's no ball bearing in there. Full out. Okay, we back. So before I fire these Grimberg joules out of this, I thought I'd mention. So I just did look in the instruction manual, and it says that it's designed for salt projectiles. It doesn't say you can't use other projectiles and they will damage the marker. Designed for, yes. Don't use other projectiles, doesn't actually say that. So, we're going to fire 8-gram Grimberg joules. You're not gonna see the cool guy draw. I have sweatpants on, I have no belt. They're probably gonna pull right over my head like the biggest wedge you've ever seen. We'll try anyways. And obviously, you wouldn't be grabbing for your chrono. All right, 8 grams. $234. 226. Hey, there's another 224. 216. 206. 206. Might have been the last one. Yeah, it was. I won't bore you with another mag. I do like that holster, really snaps in there. I know you guys want to see it taken apart, and I promise that is the next video coming. There will be no modifications during that video. It's just going to be a strictly, let's see what's inside, let's put everything back together in its proper place. And hopefully you guys can get understanding what's inside the marker, and possibly things that, you know, based on what I find in this particular launcher, which may need replacement parts down the road, and hopefully Salt can help us with those. We'll get into that. D10s. I'll just say D10s. D10s go bad in all markers. And it's something that I hope that, ooh, I forgot the most important part. If you want to get your very own Salt Supply Company S2, I'll put the link to their website down below. You can order direct from their website. You may also check your local dealers and Amazon, of course.